is going on, guys? Investor Donovan here, going to be giving you another video here today. So today's video is going to be on $200,000 Bitcoin. Right? I sound crazy. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about something I just saw here on my Twitter as I was scrolling through, right? So the previous bull market lasted 152 weeks. Now that's a really long time, guys. That's, to be exact, 1,064 days. It's just about 3 years. That's a really long time. That's how long the last bull market went, right? Now since we're only 12 weeks into the new bull market, right? Think about that. We're only 12 weeks in, guys. And we went from below, we were around like 8,000. About 2 nights ago, we hit 10,000, ended up shooting up to 11.2, and then dropping down below around 10.8, 10.6. And today, right now, we are again above $11,000. I mean, that's amazing. We're only 12 weeks in, guys. Just think about how much potential is in this market right now. Now, I always tell people, get into Bitcoin, right? And this is not financial advice, guys. But get into Bitcoin if you can. And hold on to it long term, because I feel like long term down the road, it has the potential of hitting $200,000, maybe $3, maybe $4, maybe $500,000 a piece. That's amazing with the halving coming up, and I think it's like about 360 some days yet. That's going to go from, I believe, don't quote me on it, but around 12.5 to 6.5 it's going to be cut to. If anyone wants to look that up to verify. But I believe that's what it's going to be cut in half to. And, it's supply to demand, guys. If there's less Bitcoin out there, more people are going to want it. And if more people want it, the price is going to increase. But the reason why I always tell people to get into Bitcoin is because, again, think about how much potential this has, right? Bitcoin went from worth a couple bucks to about 3 years ago hitting $1,000, and from $1,000 I watched it top out at about $19,800 some dollars, right? I mean, that's amazing. Just think about it. And that was 7 years, guys. That was 7 years, and crypto then isn't what crypto is now. There's big companies, Facebook's getting into it, Samsung, Starbucks, you name it, you'll see it. It's becoming a known thing. And to my knowledge, there's about 1% of the population that's in Bitcoin right now, or in cryptocurrency as a whole right now. To me, that's amazing. Because if that's only 1% of the population in this huge market that we're in right now, just think of what it's going to be 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, 30 years from now. I always tell people to invest, to get into cryptocurrency, from anywhere from stocks, crypto, whatever, just get into something, because if you don't get in now, you may never have that chance to actually get into something. And that's why I tell people, if you have the money, get into Bitcoin. If you have the money, buy Litecoin, buy Ethereum, buy what's out there, because you don't know if one day it's going to take off and you'll be set for the rest of your life. And maybe your family too, maybe your kids, family, maybe your grandma, maybe everyone's going to be set because of a good investment you made. Or maybe you just want to be greedy and hold this juice out. That's your choice. Just think about it long term, guys. I personally think Bitcoin will go much higher than $200,000. And I don't think it's going to take that long. I think we can see in the next couple of years here that Bitcoin will probably end up hitting around $200,000, if not shooting up even higher. But what comes up must come down, and what I mean by that is, think about over this past weekend when Bitcoin went from like 8,000 to topping out at 11.5 to going back down to 10, and now it's going back up again. You're going to have these parts where it's going to go up and down, right? So you need to think about that. You need to think, am I going to hold, or am I going to pull out, am I going to buy back in? Just think about that if you do want to get into it. If you don't know what you're doing, just buy it, hold on to it, don't do anything else with it. If you're like me, or you day trade on the weekends, anything like that, definitely think about, where you want to place your buys, where you want to place your sells, and watch the market, guys, okay? Watch the market because there'll be a chance where it might take off or it might drop without you even knowing. But I've seen it over this past couple of years. I've seen it completely tank, right? I've seen it completely drop because it was a new market, new money was coming in, people didn't know what they're doing, and everyone pulled out, and now I see it rising back up again. And I didn't pull out, I didn't sell, I didn't do anything like that. I made, I shorted, here and there a little bit, but I didn't completely pull everything out because I'm in it for the long run. I'm in it for 10, 20 years from now. And if I can give you guys any advice from this video is buy cryptocurrency, hold on to it, and you'll be rewarded in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks.